Alright guys, I got an interesting one here. I kind of like this car. This is a 96 Olds Aurora. And the reason I like this is the styling of this car. You hear people say all the time that, if they would have made that car today, it would fit in with all the other cars. I think this is one of those cars. The styling aspect of this car, I think, was well ahead of its time. The body lines of it, the styling cues that they put in it, I think it looks good. I think it's got them cat eye headlights with the fog lights in the bumper. The technology on this car, I think, was ahead of its time as well, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. But I mean, look at the wheels. It's got the cool raised spoke aluminum wheels, very large fenders, very wide fenders, large bodied car, factory sunroof. I mean, it's a good looking car for a 96. I mean, if you think back, the vehicles that they had in 96, they didn't really look like this. They looked really good. I mean, look at the door mirror. Look at the styling cues on the door mirror. It's just, I think it looks good. You also got the curved back glass. Kind of looks like the old Camaro glasses, which curves around the quarter panel. You got the large taillight, which the center is just a reflector, but they made it look like a large taillight all the way across, which is really cool. It will have dual exhaust. That one's kind of buried in the dirt. This car, unfortunately, is going to get crushed. But I mean, look at how they took the bulge out of the fender and brought it through the door, and then continued it to the rear and bulged the rear out. It looks good. I think this is a good looking car. No top door as the glass rolls up into the car, so that was pretty new for 96. Most of them had the full door around the glass. This one did not. It's got heated door mirrors. And inside we got black leather interior, bucket seats, center shift console. I'll show you all the gizmos and gadgets in here. You got your own personal vent on the driver's door. Also has a Bose stereo system in this car. Power windows, power locks. You have power seats, multiple power away seats. I think it's a 12 position seat. You have your lumbar supports, lower and upper back, heated seats, memory seats. This is a 96. You got your power mirrors, fog light button, your interior lights to turn the intensity of the lights in here, bright or dim. 177,297 miles showing on the speedometer. Up here is a thin black screen. I'll try and get the glare out of there. That right there is for your check engine light, turn signals, all that good stuff. So this screen right here will actually have all those idiot lights in there. And then you also have automatic heater AC control. And this is for your temp controller. You have two personal vents for the driver. You also have a Bose radio. And I just like how when you're sitting in the driver's seat, how this is just, it's yours. It's faced towards you. It's not, flat where your passenger can reach over and mess with your stuff. It's wrapped around for the driver, which I like that. It reminds me of a Saab. Saab does this as well. They kind of just face everything towards you and leave the passenger out of it. I like that. The passenger has their own vents here and in the door, and the passenger has their own heater AC control over there. They also have lumbar controls for their seats, heated seat, and multiple 12-way power seats. So this car is loaded considering it's a 96. You have delay on your front wipers, trunk pop, fuel tank door, radio controls on the column, heater AC controls on this side on the column. And what else was there? Automatic traction control. You have a very large paddle shifter right here in the center floor. It feels good. I like it. Big flat handle. It kind of reminds me of the movie Jurassic Park when she's flipping the breakers. You have to prime the handle. That's what it reminds me. Big flat gray priming handle. Anyway, you have a transmission button down here, and I believe this is for performance shifting, I guess. I'm not really sure. But it says trans, power, and normal. So that would be normal shifting, and then if you really want to, like, you know, have some fun, click that in. Maybe it shifts faster. I don't know. Like I said, I've never drove one of these. This is honestly the second one I've really seen. They didn't really sell very many of them, I don't think. This is pretty cool. This is a screen, but if you hit this little black button, pops open, and now you have all your stuff in here. So you can check your fuel economy, the range on how much you have for fuel left, your average speed, stuff on your engine. You can set your date, time, all that stuff, distance, ETA. So that's pretty cool. I just found that today. I didn't even know it was there. So that's everything on the inside of the car. You got your blinkers, blah blah blah, cruise control. Now let's check under the hood. And if you guys never seen one of these, you're probably thinking V6, maybe 4-cylinder. Nope, this sucker's got a V8. This is gonna be a Oldsmobile 4.0-liter V8. Now it's probably the same motor. I don't think this is Oldsmobile specific. To be honest, I'd have to look online. It might come out of something else, maybe brought over from Cadillac or something, but I don't think Cadillac had any 4.0s, so this might be Oldsmobile specific. I know the Pontiacs didn't, and I don't think the Impalas, I know Impalas didn't have them. But anyway, this one had a 4.0 V8. There's not much room left in here to work on. I was really hoping this thing would run, but I know for a fact the fuel pump's shot in it, but for whatever reason they parked it a long time ago, and that made the fuel pump go bad from sitting for so long. So I don't know what the original problem was. If I knew what it was, I would try and fix it, because I think it'd be a fast race car for like enduro racing on dirt tracks. With that V8, that sucker would probably fly. But this one's just gonna get crushed, unfortunately. I looked and we had no requests for any of the parts. They're not real popular, and we need stuff to crush. So unfortunately this one is going to be leaving us. But I thought I would show it to you guys. I like the car. I like different cars that you don't see every day. This is one of them. It'd be really cool to see if any of you guys actually have one or know someone who still is driving around in one of these. So if you want to leave a comment down below. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.